I've got a couple of songs we play as well for this.
What do you mean?
The backing tracks.
What backing track?
Surely you wanted to get the Big Brother music on it, the old Big Brother music.
It's so dark, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's like
1984. Well, not literally, but you get my meaning. Right. So, Love Island has just finished. Have either of you watched it? In fact, I haven't actually asked either of you this. Yeah, have either of you watched Love Island?
it took me a while to get into. Well, no, it took me a while to succumb to watching, but I did eventually cave. And the reason I caved, right, is because I was missing out on so much chat at work.
Well, that's because you work in PR.
Hey, we don't just watch reality TV. No, okay, we do. And I actually found it quite entertaining.
Alright, so I have a big question for you straight off the bat. Did you find it good, as in good reality TV, or did you find it entertaining? Because there's a chasm of difference there. Early Big Brother, good, like genuinely interesting. These days, stick a load of random people on an island getting to have sex. Is it that interesting?
They did all have sex quite a lot. You know?
Well, they did. But
I think it was the main reason why people watched Love Island, the main reason why people watched Big Brother when it started ages ago, and I think it's our weird obsession with voyeurism.
But why this kind of vlog is about? Why has it suddenly come roaring back? Me and Ads were discussing earlier. It's had a dip of late. It felt like we're on the way out, and now it feels like there's been a resurgence.
It's just a reinvention of reality TV.
But how have they reinvented it?
It's a new concept. They put them on an island and done that.
But
the ideology is the same. We're watching people in a closed environment do their life.
But it's not even the first series of this programme.
No, it's not. But it was big before as well. Love Island was big. Like loads of people went back to it because I watched it last year.
I'm trying to create a difference between Take Me Out, where they go to Fernando's, and this Love Island program.
Maybe Take Me Out is the start of
You've definitely
Love Island.
just said the next series they're going to have on ITV now, which is like Take Me to Love Island.
Take Me to Love Island, yeah.
Maybe that is the
Fernando's watching this.
Fernando's is Love Island, or Love Island.
Yeah.
Well, they're both from Mallorca, so I'm sure they're probably like within the same ITV compound somewhere.
So your question at the start, I didn't watch a single minute of it. I felt that if I started watching it, potentially like Vish, and I have this feeling about playing video games, that I'll get stuck in it and I'll get addictive and I wouldn't be able to like stop myself, right? So I'd be like, but I didn't feel maybe the heat as much as you felt when people were talking about The Office. I just thought they were talking about people in The Office.
Yeah.
It just happened to be called the same names as people on Love Island. It was consistent every night, same time on TV.
Yeah.
Relatable.
But again, you're naming things that was the same things 10 years ago.
Okay, that one. All right. No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right to. Okay, that's one ruled out straight away. No baddies. You know, like Big Brother, they always have
that's
nasty
interesting. That's
no,
interesting.
There were still people that people hated. Amber, everyone hated Amber. It's just a bringing together of a group of people, and we want to see what happens. The concept is the same as it has been always for reality TV.
But we still haven't got to the crux of why it's suddenly had this resurgence.
It hasn't. It's not a sudden resurgence. There's always kind of been there.
Sometimes I think it's just complete fluke, and it's a bit of publicity that gets one of these things to go big, right? I think just there's something that happens beyond comprehension that suddenly it means that a load of people start watching it. However, I read an article the other day that suggested it's actually because, unsurprisingly, after 10-15 years, they've honed their product so well. But the problem that Big Brother has is the baddie thing, and it's also, it doesn't force relationships. It allows them to happen organically. Yeah. The thing that Love Island and the producer of Love Island said is like, let's cut out the middleman. Let's just have relationships.
Yeah. Win money.
Yeah,
win money, but also have these people, have pretty people have sex, which is sort of arbitrary, but have relationships. These fake or unfake relationships kind of evolve on TV and get rid of any of the sort of fluff that goes with it. So I see it almost, whether or not it's become super popular because of this, I don't know, but I see it as just being the single point that everything else in reality TV actually evolves around, which is relationships.
Yes.
Peter, Andre and Jordan in Bob. I genuinely couldn't tell you a single one from
the Big Brother series I remember is where there has been some sort of relationship.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah. They group people together, so it's kind of forcing that. But with Love Island this year, the one relationship that will stand out, and everyone will attest to this, everyone will agree, is not one of the couples that were put together. It was Chris and Kem, two guys who, that was a real organic relationship that happened because they were near them. There's a romance and stuff, and that's the one that will stand out. Everyone was saying
that's why people love this vlog.
Kem and Amber won it. Kem and Amber won it, right? But everyone was like, it should have been Kem and Chris.
Yeah, but I think that's such an interesting point, because all the male-female traditional relationships they try and force, where essentially you pick this person, you have to choose a partner for the week, or however it very roughly works. Whereas that one, like you say, it was organic.
Yeah.
So what's interesting is the public can pick up on these things. They can pick up on the uniqueness of relationships.
Yeah.
So even though I personally think you're not dumb for watching it, but there's better stuff out there.
Mate, we want more subscribers, not less.
Okay.
Okay, though, obviously you're very intelligent if you watch it, but you're even more intelligent if you're able to pick up on these kind of nuanced relationships, like perhaps these.
There is an article
That's a bit.
that I think I saw that I didn't read, so I don't know the answer to it. But it was like more intelligent people, and why are intelligent people watching it more than ever? So that's interesting. Can't give you the reasons. But apparently it was.
There is an article out there. That's
but I also read somewhere as well that 4 times as many people applied for Love Island as they did to get into Cambridge, which is. Well,
yeah, I mean, I get that's
doesn't surprise you, I guess.
I know where I'd rather go.
I would rather go to
Love Island.
Love Island. Yeah.
You serious? You'd rather go
100%.
Oh man, I'll go Cambridge.
All right.
Of course you would.
Is it, or like all your points I agree with, like, you know.
I sounded like a right.
When you're talking about it, you almost feel like part of a sub-social group.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, and that is a sense of belonging. So you both you.
But I think, sorry to interrupt, I think that's almost the most interesting thing, because we're calling it popular. The final only got 2.1 million viewers. The highest ever I'm Celebrity Get Me Out There, they get in excess of 10 million, right? So it is a subculture. It's a massive culture, reality TV, but it's essentially a subculture. So I think there's a sense of belonging to that. And I think that sense of belonging exists between the ages of 18 to 35. I think you go beyond.
Oh yeah,
50,
definitely. It's not.
You're aware about the subculture. I think they call themselves Islanders.
I think, yeah. Also, another thing to remember as well, like you're comparing the viewing figures of Love Island being 2.1 million and then I'm a Celebrity being, 10 million or whatever. The way we watch TV has changed.
Yeah.
We don't watch TV anymore.
No.
We watch Netflix, we watch Love Film. We watch Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Like, it's changed.
Yeah.
Love Film.
It has, but you will still by and large find. I mean, part of it's ITV2, which is, you know, it's not one of the 4 major channels, but you would still get the big figures for I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of It. You would still get the high.
Can we get the?
I will find them, but I promise you, they're high 7, 8, 9, and in excess of 10 million. They have been. I promise you.
Okay.
But I think that's why I say I think it's to do with this perhaps mini culture.
I mean, we can relate to that with those sort of viewing figures for our vlog, can't we? Really?
Yeah,
I mean, let's get. Okay, we've tried to debate, and you know, I don't think we're going to get an answer on it, because maybe there isn't an answer ultimately about why it's kind of had the resurgence that it's had. The fear I have is.
Don't be scared.
I'm scared of this, and Charlie Brooker's like kind of rubbing his hands. Is that where does this go from here?
Yeah.
You know, where's the? Because if we've seen it, kind of, I thought it would push the boundaries. We'd seen as much reality TV as we could possibly see.
Yeah.
It's had its peak now. Sorry, it's had its peak. We thought it had its peak. It's spiked again. So what next?
I think where it's heading next is that key point of they've honed in on the thing. I think it would they'll keep doing that. They'll find out, all right, they've got the relationship and that's what people want. What aspects of relationship do they want? They want it to be more authentic. So perhaps they'll try and source, I don't know how they'll do it, but supposedly more authentic people rather than these hyper real kind of super good looking.
Already we're in a kind of boy band before they actually
exactly.
went
So
into the program.
maybe there'll be an offshoot of it that really tries to tap into that. But I think one thing's for sure is there'll be producers out there asking that exact question right now, and it'll get.
What is the next big thing? The core thing that has remained throughout the start of this whole kind of reality TV revelation is voyeurism, though.
Yeah.
It's watching people go about doing things organically and seeing it live and seeing it real. Because the most unpredictable kind of, I guess, things is the way people react to certain things. And that will always have the same appeal. It's got the same appeal now as it did when Big Brother started years ago. And it's that bit that will keep people going. Yeah, they might refresh kind of the format or the way it's set, island, house, whatever. But that bit remains the same.
Yeah.
So if it is Hunger Games, work, I don't want to apply for that one.
No, don't apply for that one. I'll be applying for Cambridge for that one.